answer my questions?
Little princess, a little bit of magic has come back to the valley. You obviously haven't finished reading the book.
Hey, buddy. Get in. It's bedtime, buddy. Hey. Let's go to my bed. Let's go to my bed. Okay. Careful. Careful. Don't fall. Do you need to go potty first? Okay.
Does it like cats do? Hello, Baba. Or what's going on? What's going on?
You have to pick up the back end.
Oh, sorry, because
Why is my spoon stuck in there?
Because the ice cream.
Oh.
It's not melted yet. Give it a minute. It'll probably melt. I would just give it a minute.
Cool.
Happy Monday.
Hi, it's Green Day. I don't remember what day.
St. Patrick's
St.
Day.
Patrick's Day.
I didn't wear green.
That's okay. He's representing my heritage because I don't know where I come from, but I do know where these guys come from because I know where Dakota comes from. Anyways, that's not exactly why I got on here. I got on here because I haven't been on here talking to you guys since the last time I talked to you guys on here. But my voice is still kind of weird. I've had these symptoms for almost a week now, and I'm tired of it. I'm ready to feel back to like 100% or better, of course. Also wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about last Friday because that was a crazy day. So let me go to the next slide. Okay, so first of all, we're just a little bit bummed because the kids and I weren't able to go to Houston, Texas to Dakota's High Rocks competition this time. Just wasn't in the cards for us at this point in our life, which was a bummer because we always love to see in real time with our real eyes watching Daddy compete and all of our friends. We love watching that. We love hyping him
Daddy.
up. Yeah, what, your daddy?
I know.
I guess he's my daddy too. Anyway,
That's weird.
we like being there, you know. It's just we love the vibe, we love the energy, we love the people, we love that kind of atmosphere. I mean, that's our people. That's what we want to do. We want to be in that environment. Anyway, so that was a bummer. But next slide. So then we had to wait to take Dakota to the airport in the afternoon. Well, that morning, so we knew that we were gonna get some like rain and possible like thunderstorm or whatever on Friday. Well, Friday morning, we look at like the weather app and stuff like that, and like developed overnight where it was like high risk of crazy ass severe scary storms gonna be happening. And so Dakota hadn't left at that time yet, and so of course he's going through his mind like, man, do I go, do I stay? Like there's gonna be some crazy ass weather. Anyway, so we got our plan in place of like what we were gonna be doing once weather hit and if it got crazy and stuff like that. So we felt confident that he was okay to leave, and we were able to take care of ourselves very well, which I believe we did. Anyway, this is kind of a long story, but that's okay. Okay, so we dropped him off.
You're talking about a whole day.
I know.
With a lot of things that happened.
Yeah. Okay, so we dropped him off at the airport, and he usually drives all the time, but just because like St. Louis is a huge area, and like we have like 5-lane highways and stuff like that all around. Anyway, but I've been driving a whole lot more here lately. Like he makes me drive a lot more just so I get comfortable with it, and I think I'm getting way better. I'm a good driver. I'm an anxious driver. And I'm a very anxious passenger driver too. But anyway, so there was an incident when right after we dropped him off at the airport, we were driving back home. We live about 35 minutes away from the airport. So we're driving back
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
31 minutes.
I was gonna say, if you want to be exact, it's like 32 minutes, okay? GPS says 32 minutes. Google says 32 minutes. Anyways, next slide. Okay, so we're like, I don't even know, 5-10 minutes away from the airport, and like a car wrecks. Okay, so I'm driving, obviously, because she's not old enough to drive.
Oh, dang
So I'm
it.
driving, and it's interesting because I looked at the car before it wrecked. Is something caught my attention, either my intuition or some sort of weird swervage or something, I don't know, but I looked at the car, and then all of a sudden, like, now it feels like it's my fault. No, I'm just kidding. All of a sudden it starts flipping, and like it was like a van, and so it's like going, and then it like kind of goes into like the cement wall barrier thingy, and then it doesn't like crash into the wall barrier, it like touches it, and then just starts going, rolling.
It was
or
like
whatever.
in slow motion.
It was in slow motion. It rolled like 3 or 4 times in slow motion. It was the weirdest thing. It was not movie at all. Well, Angie says like an action movie, which it was, but like in action movies, they're like and just going crazy and fire and explosions and things flying everywhere. Not this. This was just like, it was the weirdest thing, but super grateful that it wasn't a packed highway at the time. There were a lot of cars, but really cool that usually there's a lot of just selfish bad drivers on the road, like where you just have to keep your eyes open because people just don't freaking pay attention. But this time, everybody around, like I was the 4th car behind this car, everybody around like must have been paying attention, because it could have been a huge pileup, like a chain reaction pileup, but everybody had enough time to react, to slow down. Like I pumped my brake a couple times, and then I hit my hazard so that everybody behind us would like know that something's going on, slow down, and it seemed to have worked. Anyway, so we slowed down, and we like crawling with our car, because I didn't know if I needed to call the police. I didn't know if I mean, it was just me and the kids, so I wasn't just gonna like abandon them in the car and go save the day. Besides, like, what can I do? Anyway, but it was really cool because the truck right behind the car that rolled, he pulled off like right away, right behind.
It was the second car.
Oh yeah, it was the second car, and he immediately got out of the car and went over and started like looking, like see how he could help. And then the car right behind, she also stopped, and I saw that she had her phone out and stuff, so I knew that, okay, she's probably calling the cops. And then other cars started to pull off and stuff, and so then I was just like, okay, 3 kids in the car, I'm just little old me, so I just like kind of crawled past and like said a little prayer, a little good vibes or whatever, and went on our merry way, huh? Crazy situation. I guess to say all that, just to say, like, it doesn't matter, like, if you're late or whatever's going on, it's never, you shouldn't ever risk everybody else's life while you're trying to zoom around getting to where you want to get, okay? And it definitely, like, texting or looking at your phone or anything that like that as you're driving, one little whoop and you could go flipping, or one little, like, you get distracted and you go like course correct, or you overcorrect or whatever, like you can start flipping, and not only endangering you and who's in your car, but everybody on the road around you. And so, like, I'm just super grateful that everybody around us was paying attention. And like, I don't know what the outcome of the crash was, but it doesn't appear to like anybody would have been seriously injured, because airbags went off, but like there was like hardly any damage other than windows busted out and airbags coming out, popping out or whatever. But from what I could tell, it didn't look like anybody could have been seriously injured. Anyways, so just, yeah, well, there had to have been some people in the car. Well, at least there was a driver in the car. But anyway, just pay attention. And like I said, there's nothing in life that is like that important that you have to risk your life or anybody else's life ever. Anyway, so after that wreck, we had a whole afternoon, evening to prep for the storms that were coming. and I think we did a really good job. Usually
We watched movies and stuff while Mom was doing her chores.
yeah, and prepping the house and making sure we had stuff in the car for when we needed to jet. And as soon as the outside alarms, the sirens went off, we went to the shelter and made it.
We were getting
Just a
ready.
minute, you're running out of time. Okay,
We
what?
were getting ready to get in the shower, all of us, and then we had to put our clothes back on really fast because the alarm went off.
Yeah, I was like, okay. We were eating dinner and they had just finished. I was still eating mine. I was like, go ahead and jump in the shower real quick because I knew like it said like the storm was about like gonna hit like 9:40, 10 o'clock. It was 9 o'clock. I was like, okay, go take your showers real quick. That way we were like ready just to go to the shelter. And as soon as I send them to the shower, like Gideon's already in the water and she's about to get in the water, the sirens go off. I'm like, nix that. Oh my gosh, get dressed. We're going to the shelter. And so like Gideon's getting like he's wet. He's drying off, trying to get dressed while he's wet. And then like we just beat feet, got to the shelter in good enough time. Like if we wouldn't have listened to the sirens and if we would have listened to like the weather, we would have been like, nah, not yet. And so, but we made it. As soon as we got to the shelter, hail, wind, like it got crazy outside.
Hail?
Lightning, hail. Hail was hitting the outside of the so our shelter's elementary school gymnasium about 10 minutes away from our house. So that's why we wanted to beat feet because we have 10 minutes of a drive to get there. Anyway,
Mom only took like 7 or something
and
because she was probably speeding.
I was probably speeding, and there was a red light, so I did a stop sign stop. I didn't do a red light stop. I did a stop sign stop where I stopped, made sure the coast was clear, and kept going because like I'm running from a storm here, people. Anyway, there, I told you I just did something illegal, but the sirens were going off. So if I were to get pulled over, I've been like, dude, do you not hear the sirens? Let me go. I'm trying to get to a shelter. Anyway, we made it. And luckily our house, our neighborhood, everything was protected. Like nothing, no damage. Obviously we had a little bit of wind, some branches, some debris, stuff like that, but no huge nasty craziness. And we only had one little power bump, but dude,
Oh no.
but
Habit, you are really trying to get that one.
no, she can do that. That's part of it.
Oh.
She's trying to figure out how to do it.
Oh, no, Padme gave Mom. Padme keeps licking so hard that it starts shaking on her. She go down to our seat.
Tree. They just want the tree.
It's supposed to keep them busy,
For what?
like entertained.
No, Mama, I'm not giving.
Vader's like, Grace, you are giving us a treat.
Oh, dude, guys, you're supposed to be doing the treats that are there. Here.
Did she get it? Did you get it?
Mommy, can you take Dan's eyeball? She's kind of squinty.
Yeah, I saw that.
Padme is the only one who is not going to give up.
Yeah,
She has not given up at all.
Baby, 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 baby.
I'm going to put this on your black thing. Closed.
By the way,
In case you want
Momo,
me to
Momo can open those.
put- No, you cannot.
Momo did it before.
I think it's
Okay.
cool that they still like them after they're wet.
Yeah.
She just said you want that.
All right, let's get back to.
Looks like turd when it's wet. Say praying for himself now. Go forget. Now he's gonna be like, ah!
It's good for you. It's an exercise, okay? Of your mind mostly. You're just taking a bath. You're like, just kidding. I came over here to take a bath. I wasn't over here to get a treat.
I even put cat in there, and now it's all in the water.
It's okay. You made catnip tea. He's like, I don't want to touch the water.
You can do it, Mama.
I'm gonna put it closer to the head.
I was like, how are you doing this? No, Gideon, no.
Hi!
You will let him do it himself. He wants to do it himself. He's just being a stupid because he knows the video's on.
To frame out a window. And then here finally is Bruce out in the rain, remembering those classic images. And we come to the final section where he's back in the house and we alternate inside outside.